For me, a collection of fragrances wouldn't be complete without vetiver. It's one of the rich delicacies in perfumery. The air was changing, it was like a different climate. And then there was humidity, and then everything was so dry at the same time. And for me, this just really gave me this feeling of what vetiver can be. It can be so many different things. It can be dry, it can be wet.
Vetiver, I had in head a lot of those beautiful colors from the archives, and I thought it would be elegant as also a bridge with the old Agua de Colonia to have at least one color that links it to the past. So that's why we chose this very elegant mint green. The recipe of this new Agua de Colonia, it's about gold stamping because it's part of the history in our archives. There was a lot of beautiful gold stamping on textured papers. We wanted to use this really old school way of printing on paper. It's about specific choice of fonts related to the Art Deco, elegant but simple at the same time, and colors that are linked to the scents, but also linked to the archives.
I think tradition is quite important here. Yeah, I mean, botanical gardens in every city give such a, you know, it feels like things have come from all over the world, and I guess I find this quite fascinating, but then you look out on this amazing special enclosure.
Number 2, geranium, was obviously gonna be a red, and I wanted it to be this dark burgundy-ish, like a passport. I think from the full collection it's the warmest, so it also had a link with the personality of the perfume.
But I was quite moved by the geraniums. Kind of felt this was the English side of Portugal, I guess. And I guess it connected with me as well. I can really say that for me, going to Portugal, I really understood and smelt pine in its true form for the very first time in my life. So pine is very important in this fragrance. But again, you know, pine can be so old-fashioned, so I've really modernized it by adding quite a lot of green notes and some very transparent sort of peppery notes. And then I brought in an aspect of frankincense as well with the sea moss, because pine by the sea is just an unforgettable memory.
I love the concept fougère. It's a very deep green scent, and we chose to go for this almost classic British green, like the most beautiful jaguar's color for this collection. Number 4 is clémentine. This orange is really beautiful and classic, and it made so much sense with the ingredients. It's full of citrus, and what I love about any place in Portugal where I've been, you just drive through those little roads and every little garden has a tree full of those fleshy, delicious oranges or clementines, and for me it's very iconic from the landscape here.
I just wanted to create a very happy, positive citrus cologne that was very modern at the same time and just represented different aspects of Portugal. Bergamot, lemon, fused with oranges and grapefruit, with hints of orange flower. It was a special time in Porto because this is where we finished the trip, and so it was a very emotional time. First I was shocked by its immense beauty and all its imperfections. It's just so much liveliness and so contrasting. There's the roughness, but then there's an elegance as well with the architecture, which I just fell in love with.
For me, Porto is really an interesting concept because from day one, I felt there's something very deep here. It's not superficial. People aren't superficial. They're very secret, they're very polite, they don't reveal themselves very fast, but there is a lot of history and there's very extremely raw elements present. Is it the granite in the city? Is it the ocean that's extremely beautiful but extremely violent? And also this very classic, humble thing going on, which if I had to translate it in a color, for me it's dark blue with this beautiful gold stamping on it.